The basic experience that I've had with the whole treatment program here, with the doctors, with your wife, who's done an excellent job. One of my desires is, and I've been on every appointment, every hospital today, every event during this whole 5 years. I've been with her every event because I wanted to be informed about what's going on, because knowledge is power, and knowledge negates the fear. Fear is the unknown, and also the lack of hope. And I don't want to be governed by fear. I refuse to be governed by fear. I want to be governed by knowledge. And to me, that's the root of courage, is to know what you're facing and to know as much as possible about it. And so that's been my motivation, the whole thing. And Dr. Finkelstein has been very straightforward, informative in every possible way, even though I'm not a doctor, I'm not a pharmacist, but, and everybody on her staff has been like members of the family, like aunts, you know, and uncles, and I really respect and love that part of the environment here that we've experienced. I've told several that my strength is your strength. My time, everything I have is for you. And I'm a caregiver full time. And I love it. It's actually exciting and joyful for me going through this, if that makes any sense at all. And another thing too that's important for me is humor. Having humor and expressing wit and finding that kind of joy in life and sharing it with other people randomly. So everything that I felt I needed has been provided by your staff, by Dr. Finkelstein, that I have great respect for.
And so they gave me this diagnosis, and everybody was sort of morose and looking very sad, and you know, this is what you've got, and we're going to do surgery, we're going to do this. They you know told me about the measures that they were going to take to alleviate and see what was in there and see if we could do something about it. And I wasn't afraid. Apprehensive, yes, but not afraid. Like you said, we've pretty much had the book thrown at us before, and so it was just, what do we do next? How do we get around this? What's coming up? You know, so each time we'd have a setback, they would give me the information, so I would know what to expect, and I had a choice, and some of this particular cancer doesn't have a set cure, so you're left with whatever they can throw at you and hope that it keeps it down, which the latest medication I'm on, the chemo, is working good, very, very good. And so I'm optimistic about that. And just coming out of the hospital, like you said, I broke my pelvis, and I fractured it rather on the right side. And before that, I had broke a vertebra on the left side. And so I've had my share of hospitals and rehab centers lately. But to give up, I just say, what's next? What's next? And this office has always been good to call me back no matter what questions I have, which I avoid doing because I want to see if I can do it myself. Just 'cause it's sort of, it's maybe a selfish attitude, but to look on each challenge, it's a challenge. What can I do for myself, and what do they need to do for me, has been the main, I guess, push for me to get well, to stay well, and my family, and my support group, which is this office, and my husband, who has been with me through everything, and my children have, and so I think it behooves us to have a great support group. And I think that's the way it is in the military or at home or wherever you are. You have to have that to, I think, to survive. And it sure does help 100%. So lots of prayers, I know that. And they're still praying, I hope. So that's what's kept me going. And this has been a wonderful office, and if I didn't have cancer, it'd be a good experience, wonderful experience. But it's just as much, it's as pleasant as it possibly can be, and I appreciate that.